So many people believe Kim Kardashian has been pushing her 12-year-old daughter, Northwest, to wear corsets and other adult-inspired looks as part of maintaining the Kardashian family's fashion legacy. If you've been online over the last week, you've most likely seen the controversy surrounding Northwest on your For You page. If you've seen North recently, it's clear she's in that typical preteen phase of experimenting with her style. However, many argue it's still not okay because of some of her recent outfits and accessories, like fake tattoos, septum piercings, dyeing her hair crazy colors, and adult-inspired clothing that many online are considering inappropriate for her age, and they're saying it could expose her to sexualization or public scrutiny before she's emotionally ready to handle it. And yes, they're not blaming North for this. They're saying Kim is the culprit behind this. They are grooming kids. Kim is working with Balenciaga. That alone gives you the whole image.
Anybody who thinks that this is appropriate or okay for a 12-year-old girl needs to have their hard drive checked. 12, by the way. Not even 13 yet. Not even a teenager yet legally. Not 16, not 18. 12 years old. A corset. Boobs up to here, a short skirt, and acrylic nails. In what world is that what a kid wears? By the way, this is so on brand for this family because they're all disgusting and horrible and awful people. But like, this is a kid, guys, and she's not dressed like a kid. I feel like social media has warped our thinking of what like an actual child is supposed to look like, of what appropriate dressing for a kid looks like. And I promise you, this is not it. It's fine to express yourself. It's fine to have colorful hair, blah, blah, blah. But this... 12! She's 12! And don't you dare even try the whole, oh, you guys are over-sexualizing her. No. There's no reason why I should see a 12-year-old little girl's cleavage.
North's latest outfits, complete with hats, Miku-inspired hair, and a crop top, makes her look far older than her age. There's no debating that. But it's prompted concern that she's being styled like a 25 to 30-year-old, going for a sexy adult vibe. And people have noted that while North has often leaned toward mature fashion, her recent outfits have crossed the line. Now, when these tattoo photos came out with her fake septum and dyed hair, many said it was a classic case of bad parenting, being like, she's 12, so I won't say a thing about her, but her mother is doing the opposite of mothering. And y'all, Kim Kardashian isn't here to ease anybody's worries about her 12-year-old daughter's latest edgy looks, because these TikToks of North recently went viral. She posted a series of photos hanging out with friends, all in color-coordinated neon outfits. She had drawn-on tattoos, what appears to be contact lenses, even this photo with nose piercings, nail art, just a lot going on. And the video drew significant attention and backlash, with many criticizing Kim's parenting and expressing disapproval of North's style. The Daily Mail posted their own TikTok about the photos with the caption, "What in the Kanye West is happening?" And guys, Kim caught wind of this post and she weighed in and dropped a comment. And this was what she had to say. She says, "This is such a non-issue," with the cry emoji. The headline was, "Northwest 12 worries fans with new look." And here's what people had to say. That's a non-issue, but letting your 12-year-old do meet and greets with abusers isn't. Kim needs to look into who she's letting her kid around and learn how to say no. Now, this is apparently one of the guys in the photo. Destroy Lonely has been exposed as a woman beater by his ex. This is insane. I can't show the photos, you guys, because it's really graphic. I think people took it too seriously because of the bustier and the other outfits, plus the fact that Kim doesn't seem like a strict parent at all. So you never know when she's being too permissive or the kids are just playing around. North already had those infected piercings on her fingers. It wouldn't shock me if she starts growing up too fast because Kim is too busy to pay proper attention to her and Kanye is not in the picture at all. Now, some agree with Kim defending North for dressing up and just having fun and expressing her creativity, while others continue to remain critical, especially since Kim recently admitted on the Call Her Daddy podcast that she doesn't always get it right with what North wears. She told Alex Cooper of the Call Her Daddy podcast that letting her daughter wear a corset in public was a mistake, but she still said that she supports North's desire to express her creativity. Here's what she had to say.
And I think like any mom of a teenager or a preteen, unless you've been here, like, please, we just need a little bit of grace. Like, it's really hard. And it's really like, it's interesting because all the kids are like wearing the same things, but then my daughter tries to wear it. And then I'm like, okay, we're never wearing that again. Unfortunately, we made that mistake in front of the whole world. And she's, you know, usually a girl that dresses like a tomboy most of the time. And she wanted to try something that her friends were wearing and went to the same place that they went to. And they all got these, you know, outfits. And then she wears them and it's just like, you know, okay, wait, maybe you can't wear that, you know. And so as a mom, you're kind of like learning at the same time. But what I do know is my baby's such a good girl.
The Ice Spice videos, she said, Mommy, can I post this? I was out of town, so I had my nanny was there and allowed it. And then as soon as I saw the words and everything, I was like, oh, no, we're taking this down. She was totally understood. So I think that's the trial and error sometimes. And, you know, and then I saw on the internet, it's like, Kanye was right, you know, and maybe he was, you know, in that instance. But in the creative side, where she loves making slime videos and doing her little hair tutorials, I will fight for her to be creative in those ways.
As I mentioned, some even bringing up Kanye into the picture, saying Kanye was right all along and that North just needs her dad. For reference, this was what Kanye said back in 2022.
Hey everybody, I just got off the phone with Kim. I told her to stop antagonizing me with this TikTok thing. I said it's never again. I am her father. I know y'all don't respect fathers and the idea of family, and media tries to promote something. I said, I'm not allowing my daughter to be used by TikTok, to be used by Disney. I have a say-so. And then when people say, oh, they're going to use this for you in court, I didn't have a say-so on whether or not they went to Sierra Canyon. Most men do not, there's no such thing as 50-50 custody with in society today. That's not even, it always leans towards the mom. But right now, and I'm happy that you guys got to see just a small piece of what I dealt with. You understand what I'm saying?
On the contrary, others see no issue, believing she's simply adapting to how the world dresses today. Kids are often influenced by what they see around them, and they are shaped by their environment. And while being born into the Kardashian family may play a role, lights, camera, action, a lot going on, many argue that because younger girls now commonly wear more revealing clothing, it's become more normalized. In this view, they say North is just experimenting with trends she sees on social media, which is something that wasn't as prevalent in the past when most people didn't grow up with these platforms. So I want to know what you guys think. Do you think there should be a line drawn when it comes to how kids express themselves through fashion? Do you see anything wrong with Kim's parenting? Personally, I don't think there's any reason for a 12-year-old to be dressed like this. And the world is a scary place. Digital footprint is a real thing, and you just never know what people could be doing with those photos. So let me know what you guys think about everything. I'd love to know your thoughts. I love you guys so much, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next video.